heck? Oh, it's on. I'm about to be doing videos on video.
Chucktown girl, now Rock Hill living. I graduated from college. My channel is what you're feeling. I can do some vlogs and do some challenges. I even motivate you when your money's feeling shit. Now just tune in. I just got started. Promise make you laugh. I promise I keep it coming back to see what's new with my channel and all. It's the Ashley Show, and I'm rocking with y'all. Hey, the Ashley Show. It's the Ashley Show. Hey, the Ashley Show. It's the Ashley Show.
Hello, everyone. So, welcome back to the Ashley Show. So today, I'm going to be doing a motivational Monday. I haven't done one of these in a really long time. That was like one of my first couple of videos I did on my YouTube, and then after like talking about certain topics, you know, I was like, oh, I'm kind of running out of things to motivate people on, but literally it could be the smallest thing and somebody could take it and use it as, you know, inspiration or motivation. It doesn't have to be this long planned out thing. It doesn't have to be things that we hear every day, like perseverance and being encouraged. It could be the simplest thing as keeping faith to keep going every day, you know, like finding that one thing to get you out of bed. Or it could be like saying the word can't is out of the vocabulary, little things like that, like preaching how to get can't out of your vocabulary. So whatever the case is, like it doesn't have to be this big thing. And then I think I moved on to other stuff. So that's neither here or there. Here I am doing my first motivational Monday of 2020. Woo! Yes, and let me just woo to this good lighting right here. Okay, so what I am going to title this, I'm gonna just get right to it. Blessings we want but might not be ready for. So, and as I'm like preaching or just talking to you guys, these are things that I've like talked to myself about, and so I've written notes down, a little bit of notes, but you know, I'm just gonna speak out. But pretty much there's a lot of times where we're like, I'm ready, God, like I've been patient, I've done everything I can, I'm ready, give me my blessings. But I feel like we have to realize that if God doesn't think we're ready, then we're not ready. You know, if we're not in the place or it's not the right timing to receive these blessings from God, we're not going to receive them. We're just not going to be ready for it. And I feel like a lot of times we look at other people being successful and other people having blessings and we look at other people's story and we're like, we want that. Like, that's what we want. God, send me those blessings. That's what I want. And we have to realize that what is for you is for you. What is for them is for them. There's a lot of gospel songs that's like, the gift from God, the gift that I have, or what is for me is for me. The miracles, it has my name on it. I feel like that is very real. Whatever God wants you to have will be for you. Now, whatever somebody else, like their blessing or however their success story, whatever, you can still have that. That can still be for you too, but in a different way. Everybody has different journeys. Everybody has different paths they're going to take to get to their end goal, you know, their purpose, whatever the case may be. But I feel like a lot of times we look at somebody else and we're like, that's what we want. That is what we want. And God's like, okay, yeah, you can have it, but you're going to get it a different way, and you're going to get it on my own timing. You know, and I feel like a lot of times you don't fully enjoy the blessing unless you're ready for it. There's a lot of times that I think I'm ready. I think I know what's best. Send me that job. Give me that audition. Give me that opportunity. Send me that man. And it's like, you can't fully enjoy it. If I were to have some of the things that I wanted now in this moment, I wouldn't be able to fully enjoy and I wouldn't be able to receive the whole blessing like I want to, because it's not the right time. This is not the moment that I'm supposed to have it. It's like we need to be patient and receive it in a timely manner. And realize that everybody's journey is different. And a lot of times I used to say that, you know, when people talk about testimonies, I used to say, oh, I don't have a testimony. You know, when how far I've come and my success story, whatever the case may be, I don't have a big enough story, or I don't have testimonies, and I forgot who I was talking to, but whoever it was, they were like, everybody has a testimony. How I'm here now in this apartment, living on my own, paying for my bills, I have a testimony. I have a story of how I got here. I have a story of how I continue to keep going every single day. So a lot of times I feel like we compare ourselves, big, most common thing. And I'm like, oh, you know, my story isn't going to be theirs, or who's really going to, I guess, be inspired and listen to me when I don't have this huge thing. Everybody has a testimony. Even the smallest stuff that I go through every day, or you may go through every day, you don't realize how inspiring or motivating that is for somebody else. You don't realize who's watching you. And I know I'm kind of like now going off on another tangent, but you don't realize who's watching you, who's learning from you, who's just gaining different things from you. And that's another thing. Everybody's story is different. Everybody's testimonies might be different, and everybody has a story. Another thing, too, I got my little notes. So I just went from being patient and making sure that you're ready to receive the blessings. And even if you think you're ready, you have to wait on God's timing. Because you may think you're ready, but he knows, and he's probably like, no, you're not ready yet. You still have some growing to do. You still have some improving to do. You still need to work on yourself. So you might think you're ready and your arms are open, and he might not think you're ready. And just because I don't think you should ever want somebody else's blessings, because what's for them is for them. What God has for you is for you. So we touched on that. Then we went to me kind of just throwing in, feeling like sometimes it's hard when we feel like we're not special, and we feel like other people have stories, other people have these miracles that happen, and you just kind of have to self-reflect and realize I do have a story. I am gonna have, you know, my own pathway. I'm gonna get there too, but it's just gonna be different on a different time. And now that is gonna help me touch on this. So what I don't understand is a lot of people, I don't know the ratio. I can't say a lot, whatever, but there are some people out there who look at other people who are really, really successful and doing stuff. Not even talking about celebrities here, not even talking about people you see on social media. I'm talking about, sometimes this could be people in your life, people close to you, a close friend, family member, co-worker, whatever. And you see, and they see them, you know, just breaking records and boundaries, and seeing them just be so successful and accomplishing things. And then those people tend to want to pull them down. They want to be hateful. They want to be envious. They want to be jealous. And so my thing is, I don't get why you won't look at that person who's where you want to be and use that as motivation. I don't get that. I don't get why some people want to tear them down. I feel like we have to start reworking the way that we think, and instead of looking at somebody who's successful and made it, because who measures what that means? You know, making it could be anything. Making it could be being able to pay your bills. and having some left over. Making it could be like living on your own. So who's to say what really qualifies as making it? But a lot of people look at people. Oh my God, that was really loud. My washing machine. But a lot of people look at people who are there where they want to be, and they become jealous and they become envious, and they want to not support and be hateful and tear people down. And it's like, let's change the way that we think. If they could do it and they were ordinary people, then why can't I do it? You know, look at if your best friend is booming in her business, if your best friend was able to move and get her job or you know, whatever the case is, why, instead of tearing her down or him, use that to uplift you? Ask questions. Especially if somebody that you know personally, or somebody that you can actually reach out to. Why not use that as, okay, I must be doing something wrong. Let me figure out what they did so I can use that and use that fuel and use those tools. Why don't I just ask questions? Just reach out and ask. I admire where you are. How did you get there? What are the tools that I need? How much time did you put into that? Instead of tearing it down, it's like we're jealous and we're envious and we're resentful. And, you know, and it's just because maybe some people got there faster than others. And use that as your motivation. They were once right where you are. So it's like, why? And when you're feeling negatively about someone else's blessings, you're not going to receive any. You're not. Why would God bless you and give you the things that you want when you can't even be happy for other people? You know, it's like, use those tools. They were just like me, and they were able to accomplish their goals and their dreams. So can I. Don't think of it like, well, it's never gonna happen for me, you know, they're just lucky. No, it can happen for you if you put in the time and the work. And just ask them, you know, if they're genuine people who want other people to succeed, ask. You know, and another thing that I want to say is, especially if there's someone close to you, when I say close, I don't mean like share all your secrets close, but I mean like somebody like close by where you can call on the phone, you can reach out, message, whatever, and they will respond. Someone like a friend or a mutual friend or whatever. My thing is, if you are in the same circle or you know, same group, or they're really close to you, a best friend, family member, whatever the case is, co-worker, boss, whatever. You know the song, I don't want to get the artist wrong, but she sings, everything attached to you, everything attached to me will win. And I kind of look at that as, I'm a win, but now everybody else that I'm touching in my life, everybody else that I'm connecting with, everybody else that associates with me, they're gonna win too if we on the same elevated level. If we have if we're going the same direction. I don't look at that as just I'm benefiting from it. Everything that attached to me is also gonna win too. You gonna win too. So my thing is, when you see other people doing great in their life, if you're associated, if you're that genuine friend, if you're close to them, if they have your heart, you have their heart, wouldn't you win too? If they're winning, wouldn't you win too? You can really tell people that you have in your life that are really close, that are really genuine, I would say, when they're like, I want everybody to eat too. I want everybody to be successful too. We gonna do this together. We gonna get there together. That's my thing. Everybody that I surround myself with, or whatever, we gonna win together. I'm attached to them, and they're attached to me, because whoever you surround yourself with, whoever you share your dreams and aspirations with, that matters. That matters. You know, how you pour into other people, they need to be pouring back into you. You know, you can't just keep pouring and pouring and pouring, and they're not filling you back up. Okay, so it does matter who you surround yourself with. It does matter who you share certain dreams and goals and life with. It does matter because some people could be negatively preying on your downfall. That's the only thing that comes up to mind, but it really could be. And it really does matter where you see yourself going in life and who you surround yourself with. They winning, you winning. You winning, you should want them to win too. So it's like when you see things happening for other people, why feel jealous about it? It's not your time. Or that might not be what God had for you. So why, he might have something totally better, totally different. You know what I'm saying? And it might just not be the time, but it doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. So you need to keep the faith. You need to realize that what God has for you is for you, your blessings, your timing, your gifts, not anybody else's. And that's it. And that's all that I wanted to share. It's just a message that spoke through me. It's a message that I just wrote down, literally. I just wrote it all down. It's kind of like I have these, I'm so passionate about a lot of things and I get fueled up and I start thinking about it and I start just kind of writing down whatever comes to my mind. You know, it really could be, or it probably is God just speaking through me and I'm just writing it all down to give it to you guys. I mean, that's the whole point of this. But I really hope that you got something, you know, even not from start to finish, but something that you can pull out of this message that I hope really resonates with you. And hopefully I continue to do these Motivational Mondays all 2020. Might not be every Monday, but definitely when something speaks to my heart, I will definitely motivate other individuals. So I hope that you have a great rest of your week. Bye. Be sure to comment, like, share, and subscribe.